Welcome back, my students, to a brand new episode of Comic Class. Today's lesson guys will be going over the problematic power scaling in Dragon Ball Super's manga. And yeah, if you're new to the channel, I mainly focus on doing comic book reviews / comic book run reviews and even versus battle videos. We're going to be doing a ton of manga versus comic versus battles with manga characters versus comic book characters on the channel, so be sure to subscribe to check that out. And we do talk about power scaling from here and now, basically bringing videos out talking about that. But today I want to talk about what happened in the recent chapters of Dragon Ball Super's manga. And yeah, so the most recent chapter that came out, which was I believe chapter 84, was good. It was a good chapter, but it had a lot of issues with it, as well as I believe it was issue or chapter 82, which was the fight between Goku and Gas. That had some issues too, and I basically want to talk about it on why these are issues in a power scaling sense for the Dragon Ball Super manga. So the first thing I want to talk about is the Goku getting harmed by Gas's energy beam attack while they were fighting in space. Now, Goku was holding off the attack and he was kind of struggling with it a bit. And when Goku instant transmission to another place, another planet or location, he showed that his hands were massively damaged, and he said he had to watch out for those type of attacks. Now, this wouldn't be a big deal if we didn't see the outcome of what that attack could do, and it mainly just like blew a hole inside of the asteroid that Goku was on. So it wasn't even like a planet level attack, and Goku was basically damaged from it, at least his hands were. Which is not a very good look for Goku, considering that I believe Goku was in MUI when he did this, and was getting damaged like this. So that's very bad for Goku. Gas himself had a very cringe moment where he got attacked, or a surprise attack by Monaka, basically dropping some garbage on top of him, some trash on top of him, when him and Goku were teleporting to different areas, places, and locations. And that was a huge anti-feat. You know, he had the feat of speed whenever Goku took him to where Whis was, and in the unofficial translation, Goku says that Whis is in a different realm, but in the official translation, he just says you're in a faraway place, so it could be considered that he's in a faraway planet. So we don't know exactly how far this planet was from Planet Cereal, which is where Goku went back to after he teleported from planet to planet to get back to Planet Cereal, where Vegeta and that Namekian were, basically. And that's mainly where the story's taking place now. But that feat where Gas is basically traveling in space, and it's going to take him about 20 minutes, we stated to Goku, for him to get to where Goku is at. That was a pretty good feat, but considering he got speed blitzed or surprise attacked by Monaka, it's just not a good look for Gas either. And it's these little issues I really have a problem with. Another big thing we need to talk about is Vegeta's God Destruction energy, Hakai energy. He uses this on Gas, and Gas not only is able to like kind of like reflect it back to Vegeta and Goku, but he also had a shield with him, it seemed like some type of like shield device, and this thing did not get instantly evaporated, basically vaporized, which is crazy because every time we've seen the Hakai type energy, when it hits anything inorganic or organic, basically should erase it. And Vegeta basically says that no mortal can survive this attack, basically getting erased from existence, and it was easily countered. Now, granted, the shield did get disintegrated eventually, but the fact that it wasn't instantly disintegrating and it took a few panels for it to happen is just crazy, and again, lowballs or negates the feats that people thought Vegeta would be at in his Ultra Ego form, and doesn't really make the form seem as powerful as we originally thought. People that thought the form was going to make Vegeta way more powerful and closer to a God Destruction in power. So after that, Vegeta does land a hit on Gas. It says that the more damage he takes, the more stronger he gets. This is fine, but we saw in the Granola fight that he basically reached his limit and he went back into his normal form. So I'm pretty sure the way Toriyama and Toritaru write the story, or at least come up with the ideas for this story, Vegeta's probably gonna gas out, no pun intended, and basically lose the fight again. That just seems to be the pattern of Dragon Ball in general with Vegeta's character, so I wouldn't be surprised if the next chapter he gasses out and he basically loses and leaves it to Goku again. And I don't even think Goku's gonna beat Gas either, with the way the manga is going. I think the theory that people have that Super Saiyan 4 might be coming to the story seems to be true. It seems like that's where the story is definitely heading, with the reveal of Goku's heritage, and he basically starts understanding it. We even have that line from Whis stating that you have to understand who you are, find out who you are. So I do think people are on to something when they say that they think Super Saiyan 4 will be canon. But yeah, overall, that was mainly all the stuff that happened. Vegeta and Goku's fight against Gas was really well done. I really enjoyed the choreography and the creativity that went into that fight. Very good synergy with Goku and Vegeta working together in Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego. I thought that was a really cool panel when they both powered up into their forms, and the fight against Gas was just great. Like I said, if it were not for these little like anti-feats that are in the manga that are really making them a lot weaker than what we originally would think they should be at, which is mainly one of the biggest issues with Dragon Ball power scaling in general. And I do have a video on the Universal Goku being problematic in the manga, and you know, kind of the anime as well, but mainly in the manga. And the Universal Goku argument is just not that good when looking at the entire manga or anime. But I do have a video on that, so I do recommend you go check that out. But these new developments in the manga happening now in recent chapters, which is, you know, the modern Dragon Ball that we're reading right now, this year, has had a lot of problematic stuff when it comes to power scaling. We could talk about the Vegeta versus Granola fight and how that has problems too. I heard that Goku got hit by a train by Gas and that like damaged him a lot, which is crazy. I saw panels of that when I was searching up the material for this video, the panels for this video, getting them. I saw those panels, and I haven't read those chapters that have that part of the fight, but that's insane. Even with context, I would still be insane to get damaged by some type of like train, especially if Goku is supposedly universal. Those things should not be happening. And overall, I just feel like this video needs to be made for people that power scale Dragon Ball characters. We do have to look at the manga and look at how problematic it has made power scaling for that community of fans. Even though me myself, I'm not a Dragon Ball power scaler really. I do think it's important to bring this up because of people that put the Dragon Ball universe against stuff like DC and Marvel, and this needs to be brought into context. It needs to be talked about because these things don't make the characters look good at all when comparing them to Marvel or DC, so universes. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it, guys. We went over all the anti-feats and stuff, the problematic power scaling moments that are happening in this manga, especially like I said in the recent 3 chapters. It's just crazy the stuff that happened, and I believe, like I said, with the whole train hitting Goku thing by Gas, that happened before the 3 chapters that I read, so I actually didn't read those chapters, so it could be even worse than what I'm bringing into this video for the power scaling issue. But yeah, but basically that was Dragon Ball Super's problematic power scaling. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to comment down below what your thoughts are on all these anti-feats happening. I think the worst one definitely is the one with Gas getting surprise attacked by Monaka. I think that's ridiculous, getting knocked down by garbage. I mean, it just should not be possible, and does not make the Dragon Ball universe look good when putting them against the Marvel and DC universes, which a lot of Dragon Ball fans like to do. So for Super Manga fans, be sure to comment down below what you thought of all these themes that are happening, these anti-feats and that, and how you feel it will affect power scaling Dragon Ball in the future if you use the Dragon Ball Super Manga in your power scaling, you know, battles and stuff like that. But until next video, guys, God bless you. Until next lesson, keep on reading those comments.